Okay, here we're going to be looking at the differentiation of trig functions. And there's a list of all the derivatives. I'll start with the sine function. If you take the gradient of the sine function, that is the gradient of the tangent at any point, you can see it changes. Starts at 1 and gradually moves to 0. Right, if I plot the cosine function on top, you can see that if we move the cosine function and the sine function to the same point, the tangent and the value of the cosine function will be the same. That is to say, the gradient of the sine function and the value of the cosine function will be the same. So here the gradient is 0 and the value of the cos function is also 0. So you can just use these rules. If you are asked to find the derivative of sine, you can simply say it's cosine. If you're asked to find the derivative of 2 times tan, then you can just multiply the answer by 2 as well, giving you 2 sec squared x. A bit more of a tricky example, and we're going to have to use our rule from the previous lesson on composite functions. So here's the chain rule. We've got a function, but it's also got another function inside of it. So we've got the inner function g, which can be x squared, and we've got the outer function of g, which is sine. So here's our chain rule again. df dx equals df dg dg dx. So work out the derivative of the outer function. We can just take that straight from our formula sheet. And the inner function, which was just x squared, the derivative of that will be 2x. Right, let's combine them together as per the rule. Cos of g times 2x. And if we just replace g with its original value, that's your answer, and it looks nice if we just write the coefficient out the front. Right. Here's one more slightly trickier one, but still the same routine. Just using your formula sheet and the chain rule, we can see that we've got inner function g of x again, and outer function negative 2 tan g. We'll derive the inner function, and if we just look at our formula sheet, we can change this. If you just multiply by 2, you multiply the answer by 2, and if you multiply by negative 1, you multiply the answer by negative 1, and we're differentiating with respect to g, not x. So the derivative of the outer function will be negative 2 sec squared of g. We'll put all these together. And once again, we'll just replace g. And technically you're finished here, but we would like to simplify the coefficients of sec squared, so that's negative 2 times that bracket on the right, and that's the end of it.